Hello and welcome. My name is George Tigalano Bjerke, and I am a pharma and biotech analyst at ABG Sundal Collier. Joining me today is Martin Jönsson, CEO of AlzeCure Pharma. This week, the company announced its second major licensing transaction in just a few weeks, following the agreement with Eli Lilly, and has also completed a fully oversubscribed rights issue. Martin, it's been a remarkable period for AlzeCure, I must say. How would you summarize what these past few weeks mean for the company, and how do you see AlzeCure's position today?
What we have done over the last 3 weeks has been transformative for AlzeCure. Of course, it has been a great validation. First, doing an out-licensing and collaboration deal with Eli Lilly on our Alzheimer's project, Alzstatin. And then 3 weeks later, we do an out-licensing of our second Alzheimer's project to QuantumCell, a Danish company which is backed by among the strongest European investors like Novo Holding, Forbion, Lundbeckfonden, and Spark Ventures. And they also now are investing in our company and in licensing and collaboration deal on NeuroRestore in Alzheimer's to improve learning and memory capabilities. And this is validating the company. It's validating our ability to innovate. It is also creating an economic platform which can help us in our other very interesting projects.
Right. Yeah, sounds very good. And QuantumCell, I'll start there. A relatively unknown name, I think, to most investors.
Yes.
Can you please tell us more about them and what ultimately convinced you that they were the right partner for ACD856 and the NeuroRestore platform?
About 14 months ago, we were contacted by one of the major investors and venture funds in Europe, and they showed an interest in our company and also began to look at our platforms. And in connection with this, there came up an interest in licensing one of the assets. And then around this, they presented a company that they were co-funding. And from there, it took off. And we were very impressed by the team who contacted us and began to look at our project and the scientific discussion we had. And then over the last 14 months, we have been collaborating. They have done a DD. We have done several different experiments and projects together. So they have really shown their scientific knowledge and strength and ambition. And since this is QuantumCell, it's a new startup, which initially is founded by a team of very accomplished life science people. And one of these are Peter Høgaard Andersen, and he has started about 10 biotech company and pharma companies. There within you have Arcadia, which is listed on the Nasdaq US, and you also have Zealand Pharma, a successful Danish company. So we were very convinced by the knowledge and the team in Quantum, and also the strong engagement by their lead investors, Novo Holding, Lundbeckfonden, Forbion, and first Spark Ventures.
Yeah, it makes sense. And the deal itself, it has a potential value of up to $2.2 billion, and that is excluding royalties, of which $12 million is paid up front. Can you walk us through some more about the deal structure and what needs to happen for the milestone payments to be realized?
Absolutely. So first of all, this is the biggest biotech deal ever in Swedish biotech history. It is about 60% bigger than the one that was previous, the biggest one, which was by BioArctic. And the structure is fairly traditional. We have an upfront of 10. Here, within this, 5 will be an investment in the company, so they will invest in the company, and thereafter we will have a milestone flow, which it is the biggest milestone are, of course, coming on the end, but I can also say that it's structured in a way so we can also expect near-term milestones. And we have been focusing on creating a milestone flow which is suitable for a biotech company like us who are having our own projects that we would like to financing.
Right. And the recently published positive phase 1b data that showed the good safety and tolerability, also at high doses, with potential across multiple indications, including depression, which is obviously another very large market.
Yes.
Are you able to comment on how important those data were in getting the QuantumCell deal across the line?
Those has also been essential. We did a successful phase 1 a couple of years ago, and there we came over the theoretical dose by 2.5%, but we also saw and we didn't have any safety problems. And with the dosing, we saw that we were activating centers in the brain, which are key for learning and memory capabilities and also the treatment of depression. But to go higher and expand the therapeutic window is beneficial and is also creating comfort. And with regard to different indication, it can be great to have this enlarged therapeutic window. And this is also why we did this study. And I would say this study has been essential.
Right. And now with a partner, obviously you were preparing for a phase 2 trial yourself, and co-founded by the European Innovation Council.
Correct.
How does now the QuantumCell deal affect the trial?
It affects the whole program because now this program will belong to QuantumCell. So to comment on the development plans, I shouldn't do. But what I can say is that we have now a new partner and an in-licensee of this project, which will drive the project with even more force. So I think this is great for the project, and it's also great for potential patients, since as we expect, we can see a product on the market quicker.
Sounds very good. And then moving over to beyond NeuroRestore and Astatine, the two out-licensed projects. Can you also briefly mention which other assets remain in your possession and what will be the overall strategic focus going forward?
Absolutely. So when it comes to strategic focus, since these out-licensing deals are out-licensing and collaboration deals, we will be working together with both Lilly and QuantumCell, and we have a long-term commitment to stay engaged. And so to secure that these collaboration deal and out-licensing deals become successful, it is a strategic priority. But also then we have 2 other promising projects. We are having TRPV1 antagonist for nerve pain, peripheral neuropathic pain, and here we already have positive phase 2A data in chronic patients. And we also this year got orphan designation for the pain indication erythromelalgia, and we have also gotten that from the FDA. And the FDA has also given us positive feedback on a potential registration trial. So that is one of the possibilities we have. And based on this strong data package, we also have active out-licensing discussions. But this will be up to the board to decide how we take that forward. Then the second pain project is TrkA NAM ACD137, which is blocking off NGF signaling. And this is also a very interesting project. Here we are in preclinical phase. We already now have positive data showing that we have the same effect as the NGF antibodies, which has been in phase 3, showing very good pain relief, but had side effects. So here we also have a project which is very interesting and has a large potential. And in this project, TrkA NAM ACD137, where we just published, we have shown that it is not only analgesic effect we are having, we are also having anti-inflammatory effect. And based on that, many indications opens up. So not only osteoarthritis, but also other indications. So we have already started up additional activities around that project to really get that going at even higher speed. So we will be very busy as a company securing our Alzheimer's collaboration and out-licensing deal, and then driving our pain project forward.
That sounds very encouraging. Martin, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
And best of luck going forward, and we look forward to seeing what comes next for AlzeCure.
Thank you so much, and thank you for this opportunity. All the best.